Hi, this is Elisa Hancock with another big idea for creating financial abundance. Today I want to talk to you about momentum. I am a huge basketball fan. I grew up in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is the heart of ACC basketball. So for my analogy today, I'm going to use a basketball game. Suppose that there are two teams playing and one team is down by 19 points. Maybe you've seen a game like that before. And suppose that you're the team that is down by 19 points. And so your coach decides to call a timeout. So you go over to the sideline and you huddle together as a team. And suppose your coach's strategy was to find a 20-point basket to retake the lead. I call this strategy the magic pill. And maybe there's one area in your life where you've tried to use a magic pill before. I know I've tried it lots of times in different areas in my life. And we go around and we waste all our time and energy looking for a magic pill that doesn't exist. Well, if you even ever watched a basketball game, you know there's no such thing as a 20-point basket. And if a team were to put all their time and energy on the sideline into trying to figure out a 20-point basket, they're wasting their time and energy. And when they get back into the game, they're probably going to fall further behind because it's a strategy that will never work. So let's rewind and go back to the timeout and try a second strategy. I call this strategy the even trade. So the coach tells the team, we need to score more points to get back into the game, which is true. But if they go back in the game and they go down and score 1, 2, or 3 points, and then the other team comes down and scores 1, 2, or 3 points, you're just trading points back and forth. So you're not getting further behind, but you're not catching up either. So the third strategy is what I call momentum. This is where a team knows that the way to get momentum on their side is to make points on one end of the court and defensive stops on the other end. So let's say this team goes down and scores a 3-point basket. And then they come back on defense and make a defensive stop. And then they go and score another 3-point basket. And then they come back and make another defensive stop. And then they go and they make a 2-point basket. They have now gone on an 8-0 run. So they're still down by 11 points, but guess who's calling the timeout now? The other team. The team that's ahead by 11 points is now scared, even though they're still ahead by 11 points, because they understand, if you've ever watched basketball very much or any sport, how momentum works. And once that momentum gets behind the team that's down, it becomes easier and easier to make those defensive stops and easier to make those points to go ahead and take the lead. So one of the things I'm going to be covering in my Creating Financial Abundance class is how to get momentum to work for you. How to get this power and energy behind you so that it's easier to make those defensive stops, to stop the negative stuff that's coming into your life, and it's easier to score points, using the basketball analogy, on the other end, or to get more positive and more of the things that you want coming into your life, because once the momentum is behind you, it gets a whole lot easier. So I hope you're able to join me in my class. The information is below. Talk to you later.